Hello. Welcome to my channel. I am Roy Musiriku. I am a medical personnel. Are you in need of consultation services, nursing care, treatments, surgeries, minor, major, nursing care, home-based, counseling services? Reach me through my number 0724 41 1100. 0724 41 1100. And in case you feel like you can support my ministry, you can do through the same number. You can do through the same number. And also you can subscribe to my channel. Let us go back to business. Before we go back to business, let me sing that chorus. Cast your problem into Jesus, for he cares for you. Cast your problems, cast your burdens onto Jesus, for he cares for you. Cast your burdens onto Jesus, for he cares for you. Cast your burdens onto Jesus, for he cares for you. Let us go back to business. I want to give you a story of the widow, and the story is in the book of 1 Kings chapter 17. I won't read it all, but I will have to give you a summary. We will read it from first Kings chapter 17 verse 7. Then we go back to 1 Kings chapter 17 verse 1. Then we continue from 8. We continue onwards. In this story, we see a widow. God sent Elijah to go to the widow. God said he has spoken to the widow that the Bible says, I have commanded the widow there to feed you. So God spoke to the widow to feed the prophet. And what happened? Prophet Elijah went there. He asked the widow to give her was it water? I think it was water to drink. And when the widow was going, Elijah called the widow, told him, can you prepare me something? He said, bring me a morsel of bread in your hand. And remember, the widow had only a handful of flour, which he told the prophet that that's the only thing they had for them to eat so that they can die. When you read chapter 17 verse 14, but before I go there, let me read chapter 7. And after a while, the brook dried up. The brook is the spring, because there was no rain in the land. Why was there no rain in the land? Let us go to verse 1. Now Elijah the Tishbite of Tishbe in Gilead said to Ahab, as the Lord, the God of Israel, lives, before whom I stand, there shall be neither dew nor rain this year except by my word. Are you hearing? That was the reason there was no rain. Let me go to verse 8. And then the word of the Lord came to him. 9. Arise, go to Sarephat, which belongs to Sidon, and dwell there. Behold, I commanded a widow there to feed you. So he arose and went to Sarephat. And when he came to the gate of the city, behold, a widow was there gathering sticks. And he called to her and said, bring me erythro water in a vessel that I may drink. And as she was going to bring it, he called to her and said, Bring me a morsel of bread in your hand. And she said, As the Lord your God lives. Now, that was the widow. The widow said, As the Lord your God lives, I have nothing baked, only a handful of flour in a jar, and a little oil in a jug. And now I am gathering a couple of sticks, that I may go in and prepare it for myself and my son, that we may eat and die. So the woman, the widow, was worried because by tomorrow, he knew that today was the last day they eat, tomorrow they will die. So he was worried, but God came through. So God, who took care of you when you are an embryo, do you think He will not take care of you? You who is an adult. Last time I said this. God resurrected Lazarus from the tomb. How about your situation as a living man? Do you think God cannot resurrect it? Let me finish by reading. And Elijah said to her, Do not fear, do not be afraid. Go and do as you have said, but first make me a little cake of it and bring it to me, and afterward make something for yourself and your son. And for thus says the Lord, the God of Israel, the jar of flour shall not be spent, and the jug of oil shall not be empty, until the day that the Lord sends rain upon the earth. And remember, when she did that, she did as Elijah told her, it was just a blessing. It was a blessing to the woman. So I'm leaving you with this message. I am leaving you with this message. When Christ was worried, it's normal to be worried. But when Jesus Christ was worried, He used to go to the mountain and pray, telling God, Father, please remove this cup. But if you cannot remove it, let your will be done. Also, my brother, what are you passing through? When you are passing through that problem, that trouble you are passing through, the only solution is the distance between your knee and the floor. The distance between your knee and the floor. If I say the floor, the distance between my knee and my floor is prayer. You kneel down, you pray. You fast, you pray. You fast, you pray. You don't complain. You fast and pray. Complaining has never changed anything. I have never seen any man in the Bible who complained and God changed the solution. Let us imitate Jesus Christ. When we pass through challenges, we go and pray. May God enable you to defeat that challenge. Grace to you. I love you.